Welcome to the Week on the Wrist. My name is Chris, and we are back this week with another Seiko. I love Seiko, and I mostly wear Seikos. This is the Seiko SARB033, a watch that has attained cult classic status as of recent. It's a discontinued JDM model, Japanese domestic model, and the used and new prices of these things skyrocketed. I got it for a hard to pass deal a while back for $295 from a forum member on Facebook. I seem to get most of my used watches through Facebook lately. Let's start with the dimensions. It's got a 38mm case diameter, 44mm lug to lug, 11mm thick. It's got 20mm lugs. It's got a 6R15 movement, 23 jewels, hacking and hand winding. It's also got a date complication. This one has a sapphire crystal, 100 meters water resistance, and it's also got that great Seiko loom in the tip of those indices. So let's take it off of the wrist for a second. This one's got the black dial. It kind of looks matte, but actually with the light it kind of changes colors a little bit. But I can say it's black. It's got a signed crown, a Seiko S, and also open case back. It's got a polished bezel, so it actually shows the scratches. You can see with the light right there. And the case is a mixture of polished and brushed. You can see being brushed right there. Polished case. The bracelet is all brushed. It's got a teeny tiny polish right there on the side. It's got a pretty nice clasp. It's got a nice milled clasp. And of course it's got that Seiko logo right there. And we got two micro adjusts. Also forgot to mention it's got solid end links as well. So let's try it on with a bunch of straps over here. I'm gonna start with the bracelet. Like I said, all brushed. Really shiny. Oyster style. And as you notice, the end link right there, which is solid, it's got the female end, so it wraps around my wrist again. Got really tiny wrists. Alright, first up is the Barton Distressed Leather. This one's a really nice combination. When I first started with this hobby, I used to not like brown and black together. You know, you have that soft rule in fashion. But I think this kind of works. Only for watches though. It's the only time I would wear black and brown. Alright, up next is this mesh bracelet from a company called Wristology. Got it off Amazon. I think this really works well. It's really thin. Makes it really classy. So we have a repeat offender over here. It's my favorite leather strap. And again, this one's from Cheapest NATO Straps. I use it up so much. Look at all that beat up marks. Still my favorite leather strap though. Alright, up next is a gray suede leather. I actually quite like the combination of this one as well. It looks really good. And you know, over here at Week on the Wrist, we like to break the internet. So here's the SARB033 with a black NATO. I got this one from Amazon. A really cheap one. Tell me what you guys think, huh? So let's talk about my likes and dislikes with the watch. This one's got a really classy design. I would say it's pretty safe. It's really hard to hate. Wouldn't feel embarrassed wearing it anywhere. Some people say it's actually the poor man's Datejust, and I would agree. Some people talk about the SARB being one of those Gato watches, the go anywhere, do anything watch. That means you could take it out in the beach, which I probably won't, because one of my dislikes over here is it doesn't have a screw down crown. Even though it has 100 meters water resistance, I probably won't trust it on the water. Another thing that I don't like about it is the micro adjust. Only 2. I think they could do better than that. And also with this clasp right here, I don't know if you would notice, it's kind of bumpy at the very end. Let's see, there you go. It kind of protrudes right there at the end. I don't know if it was a design flaw or an oversight. But it's there. Alright, let me hear your thoughts and comments. This one's a really nice watch. Like I said, it's really hard to hate. But let me hear your thoughts and opinions on it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Week on the Wrist. And thank you for watching.